1140 The Fan.
Talkin Money!
Well, alrighty then. We're back to Talkin Money with Jeff Tarbell.
Final segment, final show of the year. A couple things that are kind of going to change with the calendar change. One of them, a couple of them might shock you a little bit. If you have a young child who has been just recently graduated from their car booster seat, old junior might have to get back in the seat. Did you see this? If you are currently, under current law, if you're 6 years or 60 pounds, that's the limit for a booster seat or child seat. That's going to change starting tomorrow. You now have to be up to 8 years old or 4 feet 9 inches tall. I'm not sure my wife's even over 4 foot 9. We have to put her back in a booster chair. So I'm not sure if it's either or both, or I guess if you're over 8. So she's over 8, so she'll be okay there. But so there you go, 8 years old or 4 feet 9 inches tall. So maybe some little boys and little girls are not going to be too thrilled starting tomorrow. The good news is they won't be able to continue their robo-tripping habit because starting tomorrow, California will ban both caffeinated beer products and prevent minors from buying certain types of cough syrup conducive to what kids call robo-tripping without a prescription. So, I mean, God forbid, if you get sick in California, you cannot get rid of the sniffles. You cannot get any Robitussin now. You can put Tussin on it. Tussin fixes everything, according to Eddie Murphy. You can put some Tussin on it.
Chris Rock.
Oh, was that Chris Rock? I'm sorry. See, he's probably the same guy as the Trey Songz, you know. It was Chris Rock. And also, you cannot get a tan anymore starting tomorrow if you're under 18 in a tanning salon. The other one that expires tomorrow, which has not been reported very much, is that the PMI, the mortgage insurance, if you're paying on a loan, so any FHA loan and most conventional loans, if you don't put down 20%, have what's called PMI, private mortgage insurance. Up until today, that has been a tax-deductible expense. And that is going away as of tomorrow. And that hurts. I mean, mortgage insurance can be, $100 to $300 a month that you could at least write it off up until now, and that changes tomorrow. So that's not helpful. We'll see how long that hangs out there. A couple of things I noticed from the wrap-up of the Christmas holiday. Some things that the brick-and-mortar stores are learning, which is learning the hard way. Best Buy, and actually, Chris, what was the name of was Best Buy before? Forget.
The Sound of Music.
Sound of Music. So Best Buy was previously the Sound of Music. So Best Buy was making an attempt to keep up with rival Amazon by offering free holiday shipping on all their products. And that's great because their sales went way up. But Best Buy, on a net basis, made less than the 99-cent superstores did when it was all said and done. So giving away free shipping and free returns, those kind of things, too, cost them a lot of money.
And I do know on those prices, it was the Black Friday prices. Because I did that, too. So it's like $5 for a DVD, free shipping.
And the free, only on Black Friday?
Like if you bought it on Black Friday.
Oh, if you bought, okay. Yeah, so they were trying to, and they've got to keep up with Amazon. I mean, if you can get it all online on the Amazon. What I think the biggest change, and tell me if you haven't done this yourself, do you have, for the smartphones now, you have those apps that'll read the barcode, pull up the item, so you can be walking around the store, and that's pretty cool, and you can barcode it. It'll pull up and it'll say, well, here you are in the store. It's $260 here in the store. Amazon's got it for $210 with free shipping and no tax. So the retail stores are trying to figure out, how do we counter this, because we're getting killed on a retail basis. So they either have to, Walmart and a lot of these places have gone, or quoted in this article, they're doing the same thing. They're finding out, okay, who's got it, who else has it at the same price, and they're having to, make sure their prices in store are not, if not exact, at least very, very close, because you can at least grab it right there. But I think the biggest change you'll see more often is that these companies, such as like Brookstone and these other stores, they're taking a product, a very popular product, they're manufacturing their own version of it. So slightly different, similar concept, slightly, but it's under their own label and their own brand. So if you put a bar tag thing on it, it doesn't come up anywhere else. That's their exclusive product. It's similar to other products, and it keeps you in the store, buying in the store. And I'm afraid, that if these companies don't do that, we're not going to have any brick and mortar stores anymore. Because all you end up becoming is a showroom for Amazon and for everybody else online, and particularly when you can buy it for no shipping and no tax. So the state of California is getting hammered because they're not getting their tax. And the local retailers are getting hammered because they're not making any sales, which means the guy who's leasing in the building isn't getting any tenants because they don't want to sell there. It trickles down. So they're getting very, very creative, and each year that goes by, figuring out a way to keep their brick and mortar business alive. I didn't get a chance to talk about Apple. Apple won a huge ruling this week that's going to hurt the Android phone users quite a bit on some of the features they use. We'll talk about that next week as well. Also, I'll bring this in our next live show. I'll be gone next Saturday. We'll have a best of, but when I come back, there's $335 million sitting out there with some of your name on it, and the government doesn't know how to get a hold of you. So if you were somebody who had a countrywide loan and you feel like you were taken advantage of, either paid too much in fees or you lost your house because it was a subprime loan, there's currently, it's actually more than that, it's almost $350 million in money that the federal government is sitting on, and they're trying to figure out how to track you down. So we'll figure on that next week. Maybe we can get you some money back. It's not going to bring your house back, and it's not going to change your life, but there is a settlement out there with a big pool of money on it, and if you were a countrywide home loan borrower back during the, I don't want to use the word heyday, but during the subprime world, then they might have some cash for you. So we'll figure out how to track all them down as well. That music means time to wrap it up. Last show of the year. Again, I cannot thank the people here at KHTK and the Fan enough for letting me do this. Don Geronimo for every day during the week telling everybody that I'm walking around with my shirt off and to give me a call. And believe me, they call and they do ask if I'm wearing a shirt or not. So, and Chris, thank you so much. Appreciate it very much. Everybody be safe tonight if you would, and we'll see you next year. Have a great, great New Year celebration. Thanks a lot, everybody. Aloha.
Talkin' Money.